Hey, so we're back. So I was telling my friend, there could be black holes. She said, Claudia, even if a black hole was, somehow manipulating our behavior, people at the end of the day still have to take responsibility for their actions. To which I said, yes, I know. So that was 2 years ago, so I hadn't really figured it out yet. And then 2 years later, I figured out some crazy shit about gender. Due to radical feminism, I realized that, testosterone doesn't actually affect our behavior the way we think it does, and neither does estrogen, because you have plenty of men with normal levels of testosterone behaving like women, and plenty of women with normal levels of estrogen behaving like men. So, the feminine, masculine sort of black and white phenomenon is sort of it's a fallacy essentially. It just doesn't exist. Moreover, the idea of having like a male brain or a female brain is also silly because you have free will. I mean, you have free will. You can do whatever you want. You just need to think about how am I going to do something random. Sometimes I just do random stuff just to like prove to people that that they have free will. I mean, there was no purpose in that. I just did it. Like, I'll do one more thing. Okay, there. See, like, just random stuff. Just to prove that, there is no such thing as a sort of set and determined chain of actions. Therefore, the idea of having a female-oriented brain is completely fallacious because you can literally choose from an infinite number of actions, especially a male brain. Lots of men were arguing that men are naturally attracted to the female form and that men are even prone to raping women. And to which I argued that no, they weren't. They're brainwashed by pornographic material and porn, which we know that they watch regularly, and they start from a very young age. So, I mean, it's even on mainstream television. Pornographic material, that is. So, anyways, I told them that wasn't their instinct, first off, and second off, even if it was your instinct, you don't have to listen to your instincts. Ever. You never have to listen to your instincts. You can always just do what you want. Okay. Next, I mean, so gender, so then that made me realize we had free will. So that was like the fourth thing I started talking about was free will. So I first started talking about, God being a woman, then black holes, then gender not existing, And then free will. And how we all have perfect free will. To where we could do virtually anything we want at any time, and the possibilities are nearly endless. Right? I mean, you're confined to your. You are confined to your physical plane. But what if you astral travel? What if you use your imagination? This is something that children do all the time. They hear the wind whisper and the trees talk. Like they go to different worlds. They do. Even in your dreams, I mean, where are you going in your dreams? What are you experiencing there? No one knows. And we will never have the technology to understand it because we're not willing to really delve into deeper questions of like free will and gender. Things we're very afraid to talk about because, it would really destroy the bulk of society. I mean, honestly, it would absolutely demolish the foundation of patriarchy, and a lot of wipe out a lot of relationships with it. A lot of relationships that people really were grounded in and thought were real. So, are we the crazy ones? No, of course not. We're not crazy. They treat us like shit and they dehumanize us to keep us quiet, but we know. We know. So I'm gonna stop here. Thanks.